All for you, I'm down and diligent. Just know I'm down and diligent. I'm down and diligent. Ay, mama always working late. Daddy didn't work today. I got all these bills to pay, and I'm not even thinking straight. Probably twisting up a wood, trying to see what's up today. I've been engineering all my music, feeling all type of way. Drowning in my thoughts, I might get lost up in this tidal wave. Maybe I'm just tired of Seattle, I need brighter day. I get way too high, I lose my mind, I'm thinking all type of shit. Look you in your eyes, I see a star, son, your future lit. Smiling at your mama, all in love, that's my type of chick.
Yo. You tapped into another episode of the Down and Diligent, better yet known as the Dad Podcast. You feel me? We're going to keep bringing heat. We're going to continue to. We're going to continue to stress it, the positive, everything around us. You feel me? You got your boy Big Day.
You got your boy Daz in here.
Boy Joey in the building, man. Do yourself a favor, like, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Hit that subscription button, though, man. We get them subscriptions. The subscribers is running up, so keep them coming in, man. We appreciate all the subscribers, though, for sure.
Most def, man. And hit that notification bell for sure, man, so you be notified every time we drop a heat. Next time I go to my YouTube, I want to see them subscribers up 10 plus from what I see. For real. Off the rip, off the bat.
Four inches off the bat. I'm tripping.
I'm tripping.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, but man, we got another special guest up
I want to
here,
have
man.
him on the show.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be good.
Right. Hey, before we get into guests real quick, I wanna give a shout out. Well, send a shout out and my love to my boy Jerome, man. His family. They pretty much their house in a fire maybe like a week or two ago, probably like a week ago. And there's a GoFundMe out. It's called
Can we pull it up? It's under
post fire recovery for Tamara and family. You can go to GoFundMe.
That's why when you told me that shit, Solomon, it scared the shit out of me because that's just when I seen about Jerome shit. And he was like, "Oh, I just had something happen."
Yeah.
God.
GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com, man. They pretty much lost everything in the fire last week. So yeah, they they'll need some support, man. But shout out, prayer to them, man. Everybody made it out alive though. So everybody's good, everybody's healthy. So that's a blessing right there. But just to lose everything, man, they probably just need some support. We we just sending them our love from the Dad Podcast.
Most definitely. So we definitely send our love, man. Where they can find the GoFundMe at, Joe?
GoFundMe.com, and it's Tamara and family post fire recovery, I believe. We just posted. Post fire recovery for Tamara and family.
That's something that's a little devastating, man, to lose your home and everything like that just in a matter of time.
Make your problems not seem that, you know what I mean? That big.
Yeah, man.
Pretty much lost everything.
I talked to Rome the other day. He in good spirits though, just within him, and he continuing to go. He continuing to get them kids going, to practice and everything like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, brother? But
that's one of my biggest fears.
this is something.
One of them, like losing all your stuff, just like sporadically, like damn, like
Mine, I'm a collector. You feel me?
Yeah,
bro.
See,
For sure.
I can only imagine just losing all that. Like damn.
Nah, for sure.
Right.
But it's a blessing though that everybody is straight.
Yeah, all the babies got out.
Yeah.
All the material
Life is
shit
more
can be replaced.
Yeah,
You know
all
what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
can be replaced.
First thing I ain't gonna say the first thing I asked him, but an important thing I asked him. I said, "Is the Xbox good?"
Get the box.
He said, "I think it's safe, bro." He said, "Get that portion." I said, "If the Xbox gone, bro, crash out." Though.
Yeah.
Fuck it, bro. Nah, man, but shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's been continuing to keep it, you know what I'm saying, authentic with us and continue to the comments, everybody that got suggestions on everything. We appreciate all of that. You feel me? We got a real special guest in here today, 1takeocho. As we always have special guests in here. This man is a West Coast, I'm gonna say a West Coast sounding artist. That's what I'm gonna say because he sing, he rap, he do a little bit, but you gotta understand that West Coast feel to know what I'm talking about.
You gotta be here to know it.
You know what I'm saying? Real good dude. From what I grasped from him, we just met not too long ago, but part of the One Take family,
Sir.
obviously.
Yes, Yes, Sirski.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, where we can find you at, where we can find the music.
Oh yeah. So 1takeocho everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, uh, Twitter. It's X now, but I still call it Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna forever be Twitter. But you can find me everywhere, man. 1takeocho. TikTok too. I've been using TikTok a lot lately, so
Yeah, TikTok
Find me
got
on
a
there.
hold on me too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
TikTok,
Yeah.
yeah.
It feels like a motherfucker.
I feel like it's good for artists too, just to show their personality
Yeah.
more. Cause like, you feel me? I really use Instagram just for like music promo and stuff like that. But TikTok is a way I could put my personality out there a lot too. So
No, that's what's up.
yeah.
As an artist, right? Is that shit hard to balance all of the different socials? Like, cause
Hell yeah.
as the podcast,
Oh
bro,
my
that
God.
shit
Yeah.
is time
Yeah.
consuming.
Oh,
Man,
People might not look at it like that.
Yeah.
That shit time
like
consuming.
why this
bro.
not on? Why this not?
Yeah.
on? Like, bro.
Then you get something wrong, you gotta
Right.
delete it
Yeah.
off of it,
Yeah,
then go
it's-
back.
it's-
Like,
Yeah,
shit
'cause I don't like being on social media.
Yeah, that shit get tedious.
or you'll post something thinking it's you on your personal pod. I'm like, oh shit.
you gotta
Oh,
delete,
right,
copy,
yeah.
paste
Oh,
before
God.
you delete.
Yeah.
Oh God, because I got my page and the One Take Boys page on Instagram, so I be going back and forth on that shit. So sometimes I will post on the actual One Take Boys page thinking it's me, and I'm like, oh shit, hold on, let me delete that.
Right.
Back from here. But, nah, that shit do get tedious because it's like, damn, you just want all your shit to be in everybody's face, so it's like you gotta do this shit. Like you gotta
Yeah.
go on Snapchat, you gotta use Facebook, you gotta use YouTube, you gotta use Instagram, Twitter. Like sometimes I forget about Twitter though, because I don't really use that shit too much, but it be some apps I be forgetting about because I only use mainly Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah. It's funny though, because I remember one time I was on Twitter, right, and I was like, because I follow the One Take movement, you feel me? And I remember it was like a couple of One Take. They dropped a couple of videos, and Teezy wasn't there. I was like, is Teezy still part of One Take? And the nigga retweeted me and was like, nah, he good.
Yeah.
And his page, but it was like a One Take page. I'm like,
yeah. Nah, he good. Easy in there. He just
Yeah.
need to drop more. That's the only
Yeah.
thing. Like he be in his own head about shit, like because he want to do producing and he want to rap too. So it's like he trying to balance those two. But Teezy really the one. He,
Yeah, I know,
he the
he
reason
rap,
why we
yeah.
started this
Yeah.
shit. Like he really the reason why we
Oh,
started
yeah.
this shit. So
That's dope.
yeah, he in there for sure.
So before we get into it, we really dive into the music, man. I want to understand. The dads want to understand as
Mhm.
one. Where did it start? How did it happen? Where you come from? When did music become a part of your life?
Yeah.
When you was introduced to it.
So I was really introduced. Fun fact: I was really introduced to doing like music and playing instruments when I was in the 4th grade. My grandma used to push that shit on me. She used to buy me a trumpet for Christmas, like just little instruments. Like you need to do this, do that. So I ended up playing the clarinet in 4th and 5th grade. So that was my first time ever like being introduced to music. And I always loved music. Like my favorite rappers growing up was 50 Cent, Wayne, and Bow Wow. Like those are like the most like influential in my
hey,
Never
my
heard a
opinion.
nigga say
Right,
Bow Wow.
exactly.
but
Bow Wow.
cap,
Come on,
listen to
bro.
Bow Wow.
Yeah,
That
like,
nigga
come on.
was that Bow Wow
listen
legend.
to Bow Wow.
Bro, he
But you
real.
legend.
You
I
don't
like
like him now, but when he
No,
was
no,
that
I
little
love Bow
boy,
Wow.
a lot of
Niggas
people
loved him.
We
No,
say
yeah.
Bow Wow because Bow Wow, all the
Got all
girls
the
look
girls
like
like
Bow
Bow
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
fact,
No
fact.
cap. That's why
It was
nobody
my-
say his name. But
yeah.
to say his name like Bow
Yeah,
Wow,
Bow-
I gotta get. That's,
He
that's
was-
cool.
When I was a little 7-year-old, 8-year-old boy, I wanted to be just like that little nigga right there.
Yeah.
He had the braids, the bitches running after him. Like I wanted to be that at my school
Still
type.
Bow
You
Wow.
feel me? Like I
Still
wanted
live
all that
down
shit. Like yeah, doing all this shit, Harlem shaking and all that. I'm like, I had the braids just like him and everything
That's
too. So
crazy.
just like as far as influence, he was one of the most influential. But I didn't really start doing music until after I graduated college. So I went to Carson High. Actually, I went to Norbonne like my 9th grade first semester because I had to. My mom worked at the Kaiser in Harbor City.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that's
I
time
was
you need an
born there.
address. You need an address. You need an address to go to like certain schools. So I didn't have an address to go to
Born there.
Carson. But since she worked, I was born there. But since she worked there, they was like, you can go to Norbonne. So I was like, hey, fuck it. So I did that for one semester, then transferred right over to Carson, used my auntie's address, whatever.
Ain't them rivals too?
Yeah, they are rivals
Yeah,
for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'd never beat Norbonne.
But they cheated though, right?
Bro.
You got called for the cheating, right?
Yeah, they did. That's
Oh.
why the coach got fired and all that
Yeah,
because
right.
they used to
It's
change
asterisk,
grades.
like-
Yeah, they used to change
So
grades. and
Narbonne was
players.
putting it on like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, your Norbonne
God.
was top.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
fuck
They
that.
was. They
Oh
was.
God, they was. So I did
All-
that. Yeah.
Didn't they have like
All
a
of them.
quarterback and
They had the
Bro,
quarter.
they getting
Yeah, they had everybody.
niggas from out of state,
They-
all kind of shit. Like
They got caught in the scandal.
they got caught in the
What
whole
was the
little.
scandal? What
I thought they reversed that. All them wins though,
Um,
didn't they reverse them?
Yeah, they did.
But you
Yeah.
saying like you
But
didn't beat
yeah,
them on the
but
field.
yeah, I never beat them on the field type shit. But I guess they try to get somebody. It's a whole story. They try to get somebody from out of state, pay for shit and all that, but it's a whole little shit you got to read about. But then I did that, went to Carson, graduated, never beat Norvon. We lost to the championship, and we lost in the semifinals to them. Hate them for life. Then I went to Santa Monica College for the first semester, and then I went to Elko my second year. Graduated, had a few offers, Division II. Almost went to Tuskegee, but then it was this other school that came, Southwest Minnesota State, Division II. They offered me a bigger scholarship. So I went over there, played junior, senior year there, graduated. And while I'm in college out of state, that's when the whole one take thing is like kind of emerging and taking off and shit. So soon as I came back, it was 2017. Soon as I came back, One Take Jay he was going crazy. He made a song to the neck. Just went crazy, went stupid. We started
right, because when I was following, I didn't know who you were. Then you just pop up Ocho.
Like, exactly. I wasn't even doing music. I was just there being a hype man, dancing. You feel me? Just doing little shit, doing funny videos. So then I started doing the music in 2018. I dropped my first song with Quan in September 2018. Then I took off and did my own shit. November, dropped my first single. I was like, fuck it, I want to take Ocho. But everybody Instagram always been like 1takeocho. At first I was 1take.D.A.D, but I didn't like how it sounded or looked. And
It's only
like,
one D.A.D.
Yeah, because D.A.D was like, that was my name in high school and everything. Growing up, all my social media was Ocho D.A.D. So I had to pick a name if I wanted 1takeocho or 1take.D.A.D. So I went with D.A.D. Yeah, Ocho.
Yeah, I'm glad
better.
You
Yeah,
Ocho, man. It's nice.
1take.D.A.D don't really sound like, you feel me? So people that call me D.A.D really knew me from high school and shit. People that call me Ocho just knew me from music, just like recently. So yeah, I dove into that shit 2018, and then
So it was just like
since then.
as far as football, was it just how did you do?
Oh, yeah.
Senior years there. Was it a thing that you could be eligible for the draft?
Yeah.
Or
See,
how did that go?
It's kind of hard trying to like get into the NFL or CFL coming from D2, because where I went, we didn't have that much exposure. I don't know if you know Adam Thielen, receiver. So
Hell yeah. That's,
Vikings
come on,
fan.
man.
Oh yeah, you Vikings
Come
fan?
on,
Okay,
man.
for sure. So yeah. So the year I got to the school I went to, he already graduated from.
That's where he
went
was
to
at in
Mankato.
Mississippi.
He went to
Okay,
Mankato,
okay.
so it's like another school that's like 2 hours from us type shit, but it's in our conference. So he was really the only person that really like him and CJ Ham. CJ Ham played for the Vikings too. He went to Augustana.
Yeah,
I played against him. He fucked us over.
He was a dog.
He
man.
was big as fuck. He's bigger now because he's playing fullback, but
Right.
he was a big ass running back.
Shit, at least you, man, D2,
Yeah.
that's still a good
Yeah,
athlete.
yeah,
That's what
exactly.
somebody say.
Exactly.
Show could find some diamond.
So
in the rough, for
were
sure.
you trying to were you trying to like be
that free
eligible
school?
for the
Yeah.
draft? Was that a thought?
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
I
for
could
sure.
possibly make it
Yeah. I went to
in the
tryouts,
NFL.
all type of shit. CFL tryouts, NFL combines. My thing was, I'm like undersized for a tight end, so
Yeah.
I had to like really stand out. I had to run like a 4.4 and do all that shit. 'Cause I'm 6'2", 230 at the time type
Well,
shit.
like,
So
you gotta be 6'3".
yeah,
6'4".
they want you to be like 6'4",
Did they ever try to
250.
change your position?
Not really. Because in college, I was tight end, but I was in the slot. So I didn't really like, I did a little bit of blocking, but I was really just a receiving tight end.
He was like that
Just
Shannon
like
Sharp.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, just-
mismatch.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
exactly.
I did good.
Exactly.
I did good for sure.
Hell yeah, man. You got the college with this.
Man.
College, man.
They can't say nothing.
Yeah.
You got free
I
school
played-
off that. You did great.
I played a little arena football too. I went to try out for the San Diego Strike Force, and I ended up signing a contract. And then through training camp, I got cut. And then I went to play for this team in Sacramento. That's when I changed my position. I played defensive end because I played both sides in high school, but I was really mainly focused on tight end in high school, so I can go to play that in college.
So
But I
you
really
a
should've
football nigga. For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. So I really should have played defense coming out of high school.
You'd have been
For
a
the
crazy
touchdown.
linebacker.
Exactly.
You would've scared of touchdowns.
Yeah. I like getting the ball. That
Yeah,
was,
crazy
that was my
safety,
thing. Yeah, oh God, yeah.
linebacker,
I like getting
rover
the
or
ball.
something.
Yeah, I was playing
Yeah,
defensive
yeah.
end, outside backer and shit.
Yeah.
But I really just love getting the ball for some reason. So that's why I really stuck
hell
to tight
yeah.
end.
Makes
yeah.
it niggas want to score.
Yeah, oh God.
Score, man.
My thing, yeah.
And I like
Hey,
it.
with Eric.
Yeah, oh God. I was like a route runner, so you feel me? I just like fucking niggas up.
breaking him off.
All that
Straight
shit.
up.
So
Nah, that's smooth though, man.
Right.
Even shit, you got to go to school off playing
Exactly.
football for free.
Yeah.
You feel me? Probably met lifelong connections and everything.
Yeah,
I still talk to the same dudes I went to college with.
Yeah.
Minnesota,
That's
like
what's
niggas
up.
from Florida, niggas from Texas, niggas from Detroit, everywhere. Minnesota,
solid.
got somewhere to go.
That's like like my boy JJ. He didn't even step on the field for Syracuse and still got lifelong friends and shit.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
like
Yeah, that-
connections to make waves.
Mhm.
Man, that
and I
college
majored in
experience
criminal
dope.
justice too.
Mhm.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man.
So you got your degree and everything?
Congratulations.
Oh man,
to
you got a
man.
lot out of
I
it.
got a lot of that
Yeah,
shit for
man.
real.
Oh,
For real.
yeah. He's trying to blow past
Yeah,
me.
you
No,
feel
I know I did for sure. Cause I don't know. I really went to college just to play football. But shit,
I know.
get
But
your
you
degree.
got some more out of
yeah,
it,
got
though, and
get your
that's
degree,
degree
out
out
of
of
it.
it.
So.
But yeah, you got a backup plan. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So then you come home.
I come home.
Music.
to the whole-
Music always been a part of your life,
Yeah.
but you get back and it's popping.
Yeah, that
Talk to me about that. What's that feeling like, and how did you transition to that?
and we was in our early 20s, so we 22. Just
But you fresh from dorm
Fresh
parties
from
and
all
all
that-
that
yeah, yeah.
shit. So you already see.
I'm already like still like, you feel me?
It's
I'm
somebody
partying.
invested, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
damn.
partying with the white folks in Minnesota. I come back
Yeah.
home. It's the same type of crowd too, because you gotta think people that go to these shows is really just white or Hispanic.
Yes.
So yeah,
Right.
like
Yeah.
them the most supportive people right now. So I'm coming back to be over there doing shows. Jay going crazy. He doing like 3 shows a week at the time. We all got 9 to 5s and shit. He's still working a 9 to 5 at this point too. He had FedEx, all kind
I'm
of
at
shit.
a party, a regular kickback. I'm at a regular kickback. Shout out to my nigga Rowdy.
Yeah.
You feel me? At the enclaves. I go in the house. This nigga Rowdy just got one take Jake in his crib.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, what's going on? That's my boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I met the producers, like the
Mhm.
East Siders. I met
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
everything. I'm like, why the fuck?
Oh,
Like,
God.
my peoples.
That's
That's
crazy.
what's up.
Like, he was cool and
Yeah,
like, I'm
cool,
like,
just
nigga, this
chilling.
after the mustard shit and dropped and
Yeah,
all
we-
that. He just
Yeah.
That's the thing about him. That nigga, he really, all of us though, like we just really just down to earth. Like we ain't really caring about the whole celebrity status.
'Cause
and all that.
I met Quan.
Yeah.
Quan too. He was
we,
cool.
We all really be outside.
Yeah.
Just,
But when did you? Well, let me ask you this: when did you see that shit was real? Right? Because you talked about the mustard.
Yeah.
When did you see like it was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
really own to something? This whole
man.
one take thing. And talk to me about the one
Yeah.
take, how that
Yeah, yeah,
happened
for
and
sure.
came about. But
When
when
I-
was that shit real? Like nigga, we about to make some dollars off this
God.
shit for real.
I think when I first started noticing is when like Joe Moses came around and started like putting together a whole tape. He had like Rucci, he had the whole one take,
Mhm.
and other people on there.
Again, the NWA
Yeah.
bid movement.
And he
I was around.
Yeah, and Jay did a mustard beat to that tape, and I'm like, this shit hard as fuck. Like nigga really on a mustard beat. Like we grew up listening to all this shit.
Mm.
Like so, like he just started doing shows and shit. Like I don't know, I can't really pinpoint like when I really thought like it was real.
Yeah,
It was just like a chain of events, just kept on happening, kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh, this shit going crazy.
But how did that shit come about?
Yeah.
Like, was it just like niggas was just working? Because
Yeah.
I'm sure you was around
Yeah, yeah.
still at that
For
time.
sure,
You was
for
back
sure.
home. Niggas was just working, and then niggas just get a call like
yeah.
mustard wanna. You like,
Yeah,
what? Like,
it-
how was it?
That's
What was
literally
that like?
how it was. I think he got like a DM or something or whatever. But that's literally how it be like coming. Like niggas just doing their own shit and then boom, look at your phone and it's just, oh, what the fuck?
Hmm.
Like it's
Yeah.
mustard. It's Joe Moses. Like the niggas that
Yeah.
we grew up listening to. Like what the fuck?
Right.
That's all.
And then he went to the studio that night. I don't think did I go that night? I don't think I did. I think I was at work or something. But I remember he was in the studio. It was just him and Joe. And then all you hear is a mustard beat in the background. Like I'm like, oh, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy. Then he's just sitting there, and then like, I think like an hour later, I think he FaceTimed me or whatever. And he playing the song. I'm like, oh my God, we out of here.
Niggas gone.
This is like 2019-ish or something around there, like 2018,
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like, yep,
yeah, it was early. It was early. So it's like,
26 27.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I remember when Joe was assembling the whole NWB
mhm,
movement.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this shit crazy. But then after that, he signed his deal to Atlantic in like at the end of 2019, 2018. He signed his deal to Atlantic. Then that's when I really thought, I'm like, okay, yeah. He showed me his first check. I'm like, nigga.
You saying like nigga, this
Oh.
shit is
Oh, yeah, it's
reachable.
real.
Yeah,
We can,
oh,
yeah, it's real.
And it's
Oh,
reachable though,
yeah,
right?
it's like, this is my day one right here. Like, this shit is right next to me.
Yeah.
This nigga getting this, like, we own. Everybody own type shit. He showed me the whole bank account receipt. He like, nigga, look at this shit. Like, bro, that's a fucking blessing, bro. Like, for real.
Man.
First thing he did, I'm gonna get to your
Okay.
First thing he did was because he used to drive buckets a lot. He gets like car accidents and shit every now and then. First thing he did was buy a car, and I'm like, the car he wanted, he still got it to this day. It was a Benz GLC Benz, brand new off the lot.
So how'd y'all meet? How'd you and Jay meet?
Yeah, so we met in high school. So he went to Compton Centennial at first, and then his coach, Jimmy Nolan, he had came and coached us at Carson. So he brought over Jay and Quan, and then that's how we ended up meeting and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, Jay was a beast in football too. That nigga,
Mhm.
he might be little, but that nigga is.
That's how my boy Josh met him
he
through
get-
football.
Get cracking out there. Him, Quan, Teezy didn't play no sports, but yeah,
So how many of y'all is it?
it's a lot. So it's me, Teezy, Jay, and Quan doing music. Then you also got all the other homies, Tyler J, Dom, and then all the other homies we play football with, Jamal, Dijon. It's like a whole big. It's like your group of friends that you just hang around with type shit. But it's like you
We're
got
still
those.
friends.
Yeah.
Right.
We all one take. But as far as music goes, you got them people that's just doing music type shit. So
Right.
it's
How did-
really like
y'all-
a group of like.
And y'all
10
all
of us.
do like
Right.
kind of different type of music. Too.
Yeah.
How did that one take come about?
So the one take came. I wasn't there, but so Teezy, he had a little setup in his bedroom, in his closet and shit with the mic and everything. So it was Teezy, Jay, and Quan, and the other homie Big Ant, One Take Guwap on Instagram. So I guess they was all in the room and they was just being like competitive. They was like, "Hey man, let's see who can one take this shit. Like, let's see who can do it first." So they all did the shit. I guess everybody one take their verse. And then I guess they was just like, you know what, fuck it, we don't want to take boys. So like they hit the group chat up and it was like, hey, we one take from now on, this, and that. Change y'all Instagrams or whatever. We finna push this shit. So I was one take D.A.D at first. Everybody put one take Jay, one take Teezy, one take Quan. And I think like a year after that, I changed it to 1takeocho. So because it just sounded a little better to me.
Okay.
That's tight though. Y'all got to want to court.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It'll be him.
Like-
Right.
It'll be him.
It's hard to
I
get
don't
niggas
know.
on one court. Right.
It's him.
I just like to know niggas stand on business. That's it.
Why we doing that?
Tell me why.
Me.
Why?
And the Ocho came because that was my football number in high school and college. I wore number 8.
Okay.
So that's where the Ocho come from.
All right, so let me ask you this, because I'm a one take type nigga too, right?
Mhm.
So if I was to just, you know what I'm saying, one take some shit,
Mhm.
Send it in if it's not.
On me, yeah.
niggas will fuck with
We gotta
me on
see
some
it.
one
We
take.
gotta see it. You feel me?
Nigga, the booth.
We gotta see it.
They don't even get their proof. It's just one take.
It's just one take. It ain't even tight though. It was one take though.
He did it in one take.
They start tagging them niggas like, fam. Fam, we working.
Yeah.
Oh, me. That's how shit came
Take a
out,
picture
though.
of everybody get working. Me and my boy working.
Yeah, we want to take. We just did the verse. Know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? No, but being from LA County,
Mhm.
right? Talk to me a little bit about your upbringing.
Yeah. So I grew up. I moved around probably like 15 times. Like it was crazy. And the only reason why I did move around is because my older brother, you know, he the firstborn and shit, thinking he know everything. He big bad wolf out here and shit. My mom was not playing that shit. He was
Mom's
trying
gotta
to
relocate
Yeah, you
and
feel
all
me?
that.
Yeah, like he was trying to
Yeah,
join
sound too
gangs.
similar.
Yeah. Sounding to joining gangs and shit. And then he went to I forgot what school it was, to be honest. But we was out here in Compton. So he was trying to join a gang or whatever. He getting in trouble. He brought a gun to school. He getting stabbed. My mom was like, you know what? Yeah, we not doing all this. So we ended up going to Bakersfield with my grandparents.
Bakersfield, he know better.
I know, but it was better for him because
Oh.
shit, he was fucking up. He was either finna be locked up or get killed out here because
Yeah.
it was getting bad.
Temptation was
Yeah,
getting
it was
to him.
getting bad. It's really nothing to do in Bakersfield with my grandparents with that because he didn't have his dad in his life. My brothers, we all got different dads. So my grandpa was like a father figure to my older brother. So that's the only person that he would like look up to and like be scared of type shit. 'Cause you need that father figure
Yeah,
in
he
your
the only
household.
person that can
'cause-
get to
yeah,
you.
yeah, exactly. So you need that in your household. So we went over there until he graduated high school. So I was out there from kindergarten to 3rd grade. And as soon as he graduated, I didn't say bye to none of my friends, nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of this motherfucker. I'm not. I'm sick of Bakersfield. I'm trying to go back to LA. So
I can't do
I
it.
came back to LA. I'm living with my mom. And what's crazy is now that I look at it, I just like thought about this like probably like 2 years ago. Like, you know how your parents got shared custody, but you're not really knowing like what's going on as a kid.
Yeah.
It's like just dawned on me, I'm like, damn, I was going to my dad's house on the weekends. Like, you feel me? Like, so I'm in Compton and I'm in South Central. He lived on 42nd and Hoover. I stayed right there. Where was we at this time? We lived in like 3 different parts of Compton. I forgot where it was at. But yeah. No, at this time, I was actually on Pico and 4th Ave. Right there by that Roscoe's and shit. I used to skate down the World on Wheels and go to the YMCA. I used to go all the way over there when I was a kid. So I'm over there, and then I'm going to his house on the weekends, 42nd and Hoover, him and my granny and my grandpa. So I'm going back and forth every week. And then we finally, we moved out that house on Pico, 4th Ave. We moved to Compton, right across from Park Village. This was 2007. I was in the 7th grade. This one I went to Curtis Middle School.
Oh, shout out to Curtis. Let's
Curtis,
go to Curtis.
Yep. Oh, you Curtis. My brother
Curtis
went to Curtis too. He went to Curtis.
Yeah, went to Curtis.
Hell yeah. I went to John Burroughs my 6th grade year. John Burroughs Middle School.
Curtis low-key like a Gallery school, though. That's kind of funny.
Curtis was where it's at, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't no, you can't play no games at Curtis.
I know a lot of cash that was cutthroat that went to Curtis.
Curtis Middle School. And also, Pop Warner years, too. I played for the Inglewood Jets for 4 years. Then when I moved to Compton.
Huh?
Yep, Ogjav. That's where it's at right
Hey,
there.
Ogjav was
Ogjav.
tough. Hey, no, Joe know. Joe
Man.
know.
I played for Carson.
I played Carson for 1 year for Coach Mike.
Coach Mike.
Mike Cyphers.
Oh, Coach Mike. That was my coach. Coach Mike
I
Cypress.
played, what was that? What year was that? 08, 2008. That's when I played junior
Why you
Michigan.
niggas didn't play for the Compton or the Titans?
You feel me?
I'm kind of thinking about this. Like,
I'm gonna get to that story too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that story.
That's what my family played for.
I'm gonna get into why I never played for a Compton team though. I wanted to play for the Compton Vikings when we moved, but my mom,
it was the Vikings.
yeah, and I like the colors.
Dominguez,
Yeah, it
too.
was right there. I like the colors. I'm like, oh, this shit look hard. And I had a homie that just went over there, but my mom, she ended up meeting Coach Mike somewhere or whatever, and then he was like, yeah, I coach for Carson Coates, this and that. They get to talking. She come back home talking about she already signed me up, so I'm like, all right, you know, fuck it, I'll go play for them. I know a couple people on there because I go to Curtis. So, but I really wanted to go to Compton Vikings. So, and where was I going? I forgot where I was about to go.
Why
with that
you
story.
didn't play for Compton
Yeah.
Vikings?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, the reason why I went to like Norvine and Carson's because, like I said, I played tight end and shit. So, I didn't want to go to Compton's because they running the wing
Wing
T.
T,
They
yep.
ran that wing
You
team.
feel me?
That's right.
My little brother went there. My little brother's actually a beast.
You ain't gonna see
My-
that.
my brother-
Yeah, I'm not gonna see
My brother's
Oh, yeah.
like, the new coaches up there.
Yeah,
Offensive
okay.
coordinator.
Damn.
What's it called?
They
crazy.
not running that wing T though.
Nah, that shit been
Nah,
done. Since
that-
Coach had went to
Yeah.
it was Dominguez coach that came to Compton
Yeah.
and started running
They started
it.
running
Yeah,
that
I
wing
think he left. Yeah.
When they
I'm
got
not going to
good,
Compton.
yeah.
I almost went to Dominguez, but they kind of did the same shit. So I'm like,
They did that wing team.
I don't think
too.
that wing T effective
Yeah,
no more though.
it ain't.
In today's game.
For sure
I don't
not.
think
Unless
it's
you playing like
effective
some-
like
Yeah, plus
High
we-
High school,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
High-
West team.
and I don't even know when because Dominguez tried to run it again. Like after
They just gotta have the
he
right
left,
player. You gotta have the right
you gotta
players.
have the
man.
right personnel.
I think they had all the right players.
They had the right personnel back then.
Man, they had the right
Yeah.
personnel
got
for.
fast niggas, you can run that
Them
shit.
linemen was like 6'2", 6'3",
Yeah.
running off
Fully.
that guard,
You got fast, you
tackle.
can do that shit.
Yeah.
My little brother was a beast though. He actually went to Compton High. He graduated 2020. But they ran the wing team when he was there. He rushed for fucking 1,300 yards and shit and had.
Oh, wow.
He got them to their first playoff game since 2008.
Wow.
He went to the playoffs in 2019 or some shit like that, his senior year.
Did he get out?
Nah, he had an offer, but he needed the grades. His grades was like kind of slipping his 9th and 10th grade year, so you got to make all that shit.
Right.
You know,
Grades be fucking.
man, right?
fucking
So he was gonna go to Eastern Washington.
Mm.
Then he had to take the JUCO route. But then he said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not finna play football no more. The nigga went to trade school. He got the little HVAC shit.
Mhm.
He did that for like 2 years, and then he just up and went to the Air Force. So
That shit
He
makes
benefit,
sense.
boy.
yeah,
Makes
he
sense.
an old soul for real,
It makes sense.
for real.
That just showed you that him slipping on his grades. That was just him being an asshole.
God.
That's all that showed you.
Oh my God.
Yo, you a little asshole. You capable like
Yeah,
a motherfucker.
yeah. For sure.
But yeah,
Speaking of sports, man, I don't want to just jump the shift like that, but I have to.
Mhm.
Boxing. we seen one of the biggest cards in a long time. Yesterday, Terrence Crawford card. We had Andy Ruiz, lazy.
Man.
Him getting tired as hell.
Man, that's when
Jared
he brought
Anderson getting
Oh my
TKO.
God. That was embarrassing.
Big Baby got beat about all orange.
Pitbull,
He was over here.
Pitbull, you're not getting
Pitbull finally fighting a boxer.
Yeah, finally. God
Man,
damn.
Pitbull.
Rock.
Taking all
He
that
was
power.
jumping.
Pitbull, you're not getting that tank fight. It's out
Man.
of
Bull was
all.
getting
Not at
rocked
all.
out there.
I didn't think he deserved it before this anyway,
Yeah.
bro. Like
He wanted the
it was just a
rematch.
last minute call. You got to prepare for a dude the week of or
Mhm.
whatever, bro.
For sure.
Like,
your
but it
hand
was
busted.
it was a good card
It
though.
was a good.
But what y'all think about the fights though?
Oh, I get that card. It was an A.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
was an A. Only part I didn't like was the Eminem rap him the fuck up. No disrespect, Eminem, you're a goat. I just didn't want to see you right there. It took too long to the fight.
Right.
And I might be a hater because I didn't like how they was dick riding the Serbian dude.
Oh, God,
They felt like he the one that
too much
That was
giving.
stopping
They
the
was-
fight.
Yeah, for him.
Like, respect
They
you.
gave him a belt.
Yeah, respect your highness, your highness, all that. Respect, and all that. I'm no
Right.
disrespect. but, You know what I'm saying? Like,
We trying to watch the
fight,
Yeah.
the fight,
I
don't
think
you?
he
Back
put,
to back
he,
to
the one
back.
that he put all that together though. I think that's like that event, that whole.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
all,
yeah,
it was all his bread.
Nah, yeah, it was for
That's
sure.
crazy.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
what
all
they
him.
doing. They
You know he told Canelo.
they about to take over the
It's smart if you
promoting
take this
business.
deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's smart if you take this deal. They try to do this. They trying to do the same thing with golf. You know what I'm saying? Offering. That's why the PG be like, if you go, it don't count for this and all that. They offering. You know, they got that. They got
Yeah.
bread.
That red.
Yeah, they do.
And they gave it dude one a car or something like that.
Yeah.
Instead.
Hey, he looked disappointed.
I want to see what the card looks like.
Yeah, I'm like, what kind of car is that?
Lucy.
He was just looking like, what? He got to do the little dip.
Oh, God.
But no, that's the only thing I took away from the Eminem. I didn't want to see Eminem, not because it's like, oh, I don't like Eminem. You know,
Yeah,
I was
I like
in fight
Eminem.
mode. It was
Yeah,
a fight just
okay.
went off. Like,
Yeah.
I fire on Eminem.
Oh, God.
I want to fight now.
Jump his ass like they did Nate Mile.
Then I'm like, they did all this for this. Like, I know he put up the chili. I know y'all had to show some respect, but it was like, damn, it's a lot right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
like, especially after coming off of 2 good fights, it was like, let's keep it going. It
Yeah,
was like,
oh, God.
Yeah, exactly.
I had my adrenaline rushing. Like, yeah, come on, man.
Damn, this shit take. I'm thinking when he first came out, I'm thinking he walking Bud out, but he doing a whole performance.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck going on?
Right.
Right, Bud did
They
come up to
just
2 hours.
concert for Buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, this Saudi dude got bread.
Nah, you do.
That nigga told Canelo, man, it was the smartest deal you'll take. Like,
Yeah.
Man. What y'all think about it though? The
Fight.
fights.
I think
Man,
it.
but-
Well, I didn't see the first couple fights. I saw the Pitbull fight and the Crawford fight. The Crawford fight started off kind of slow. It started off real slow, like the first 2-3 rounds, but it started coming together. But that boxer, even though they said he was only had like 10 fights, he still had like 300 like amateur bouts. But he was rocking Crawford a
bringing
couple times. He was hitting him. He was hitting, and his eyes started swelling up too. But then towards the end, them championship rounds, Crawford got with him. He was sticking him. He was sticking. It was a good bout though.
It was a good ass
It was
fight.
good. I think it was a good introduction to him going to that
To
new weight class.
154.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my thing too.
Yeah.
You got to get used to that weight class.
You got to,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
That dude was big.
He was big as
And he
hell.
had good feet work.
Doing all this shit.
And he could move. He
Right.
wasn't staying
Yeah.
stay in
wasn't letting
position
Crawford
to
pick
where
him apart.
Crawford
Yeah,
could
yeah.
get. It was nice. And I feel like boxers need that. Like Jared Anderson, he knocked so many people out.
He needed
But when you fighting somebody that's face towards you, that's like, nigga, I'm not just about to lay down for you.
that.
he told
Can you
Jared,
go-
he
can you
said,
go
I'm
the
gonna take your
distance?
will. He told him, I'm going to take your will, boy.
A lot of dudes can't go the distance,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
They can knock people out, but they can't go the distance and fight.
Well, I just hope, I kind of hope, 'cause I like the Big Baby. I like him.
I do.
But
I
I,
still
just don't
do.
like his attitude towards the sport.
Yeah, me
You know
neither.
what I mean? He's in it to prize fight. He already
Sure,
said it
for
to be
sure.
clear. But I hope this punch out let him know, like, nigga, you ain't.
Yeah.
You got to get better.
That's
You
what
can't
it's
just go in
supposed to
there.
do.
Yeah,
Supposed
you
to
feel me?
humble
Like,
yourself.
because it's
He's-
not the Floyd Etheridge no more. We don't give
Nah.
a fuck if you
Yeah,
lost.
we don't
Exactly.
give a damn. Yeah.
Fight,
See your
bro.
boy 13-2. He
yeah.
just won.
That's what I be
You know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
that's what I be
Yeah, like-
Like, it's not about that. And that's why I ain't gonna lie though, I do tip my hat off to a lot of Mexican warrior fighters.
Yeah, all the
Because regardless how many losses they have, they gonna bring it.
they gonna keep
Every
bringing
time they gonna bring it.
That's how
That's
Manuel-
promotion, though. Their
Yeah.
promotion love him. I think that's ours because once one of our lose, we just watch him to the side
Yeah.
like he ain't
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
You see Ryan, he still getting, even though
Exactly.
he said the bullshit.
Spence.
Spence,
Still,
Spence, what, 2 years now? What, 2 years?
Yeah. Damn near. No, that was
It
a
was last
year
year.
since that
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
happened.
last year.
yeah.
But I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
People be trying to
And then
protect that donut, but it's
you
like,
fishing for Fundora,
yeah.
man. That's you going up in weight too.
But you
And
know,
Fundora is the champ.
you know how Earl they no tune-ups.
Yeah, that's cool and all
No,
that.
that's cool.
I understand
That's
that's
how
your
they roll, though.
reputation.
Yeah.
I like it.
But we don't even know how you are after.
After
Nigga, that
fight.
took a lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That take a lot. And you took a beating, bro.
Took a
Beating.
beating.
Like,
And I'm a fan. I'm still a fan.
I'm a
of
fan.
Finn.
But
You
take
took
the
a
fight.
beating, homie.
I want to see the fight because if that. I like it because if that's how you get down, keep that
Yeah,
same
for
energy,
sure.
bro. That's what he did. He got in a car crash, got right in the fight with
Yeah, he did.
Danny Garcia and all them.
Yeah, he
so
did.
let's keep it going.
Yep.
think I
Fedora,
see it.
but it's
Yeah.
gonna be a deal like you said. Like, do you still got it?
It's gonna be we gonna see.
I think I
Fedora long, he tall, he got power.
Yeah.
Dude 6'6".
Oh God. Damn. He said that.
But by you being a body snatcher too, though, from what we know you for, because we can't just take away everything that you did because you lost to a great ass fighter,
Yeah.
bro. You know, you're a body snatcher. That could be an advantage too.
Mhm.
You working his body, but at the same time, Fedora fight.
I think I seen something with Arrow. He was saying like he want to do one more fight to see like if it was his body that just wasn't adjusted, or to see like if he still got it type shit. Because
Yeah.
he think that crash really like
Yeah.
took a toll on his body
Yeah.
to where like he wasn't really his same self when he fought Bud.
That's my thing with that,
So-
man.
But he did fight somebody right
It
after.
can be, yeah.
That's
He,
what- that's
he
what
had
I'm
2
saying.
fights.
Yeah, exactly.
So it can be effective. And
That's what I'm saying.
You know, niggas probably just ain't as good as
Yeah.
Crawford and
That's what
exposed
I'm
what
saying,
they
the
level.
exposed.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
level.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
levels
Couldn't go
to
to
it.
that level with
Exactly.
Crawford. Because
But at the same time, when you go up in weight,
Yeah,
you gonna see them levels.
exactly.
So my thing is, after the car crash, he fought Danny Garcia, right?
Garcia,
and he
yeah.
fought Ugas.
Ugas.
They were saying he looked better than ever.
That's what I was saying.
They were saying he looked better than ever.
That's what I was saying.
Then he get broken by Crawford. Now it's the accident.
That's
It's
it.
this. It's that. I could have
he
understood.
said he
it.
messed up his eye. His eye was
eye.
Yeah, his
his
retina.
rib in his
Yeah.
rib, his rib
Yeah.
during the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Then he had to get his teeth fixed again, all type of shit.
Man, I don't wanna
Man,
hear
come
that,
on,
Give
man.
me my money back. I lost it. That's all I gotta say.
But the Bud fight though, I was saying the same thing. It started off slow, but the dude he was fighting though, he was kind of glitchy. Like
Yeah.
it's like because fighting Earl, he gonna put his weight on you and his power.
Exactly.
This dude, he like glitchy, doing all this shit, and I think it was hard for Bud to like kind of adjust to that a little bit at first, and then but the later rounds he for sure got with him.
He never let Bud get off.
Get comfortable,
exactly.
like-
Yeah.
Restart.
He over here.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
gotta
for sure,
really
for
adjust.
No, but let's talk about this song. What's that? Luxury by with you
Luxury.
and Jason Cash.
Yes, yeah.
How y'all get that link up? Because
Yeah.
he's somewhat of like a top artist
Yeah,
in
he for
Cali,
sure.
for sure. Like
He one of my favorite rappers right now, for sure, for sure. We actually went to Carson High School together too. He a couple years. I think he graduated 2011, I think. But yeah, we went to Carson High together.
Carson got some artists.
We got some people.
Carson
Yeah.
People, man.
Ab,
Yeah.
Reason,
Reason.
yeah,
God.
Jason, oh
Yep.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we was supposed to do a song together. We was like talking about it around the time he first signed his deal, but I wasn't like really pressured up about it because I'm like, yeah, he got his deal. He finna like go crazy right now, so I'll just wait till the time is right. So shit, the time was right this year. Shit, we got it cracking.
That's what's up,
Did the
man.
video and everything. That's really my boy though. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I met him a few times with Epic and all them. He was at the I think he was at Boogie's party one time.
Mm.
He didn't even present himself as a rapper. Like, he
Yeah.
was like just
Just
here, like
cool,
what's
yeah.
good.
He always at events and outside and
That's
shit.
what's
Like,
up.
But that's the thing I think that's kind of wrong with some of our rappers out here. Y'all niggas is too nonchalant. Like
Yeah.
I think y'all gotta show niggas like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I
y'all don't
do.
got that. Yeah, y'all don't got
Exactly.
that artist. Like you know, you
Yeah.
the nigga that's not from around here. He be like I'm an artist. Like out here, you
Exactly.
mean I'm I do music. Nigga be
Right.
cool.
I do a little something.
I'm vibing though. Like that's how niggas be out here. Like you
Right.
Just be chilling.
Yeah,
That'd
like-
be the first
Right.
favorite thing to say. I'm just chilling.
I'm chilling.
So let me ask you this: when you do link up with an artist
Mhm.
and y'all do decide to create a song,
Yeah.
if you knew them for a while, like you went to school with them and everything, do you go through like we got to get the paperwork percentages right
Oh,
or
nah.
everything, or is it just like
It's just
we
automatic.
just gonna do what we
Yeah,
do?
it's just automatic. Like, if it's somebody I know, like, we'll talk about that shit through text. Like, And as far as the splits, I always make the splits fair. Like, say
How
it's
important is that?
that shit is important as fuck because like the song could blow up 2 years from now, and if you're not put on them splits, you're not getting paid for it. So it's like even if you think the song ain't what you think it is, shit, it might blow up 2, 3, 4 years from now. And
It's a lot of artists I
You
know out
understand?
here right now mad that they
Yeah.
take some bread and then didn't take no
didn't
points.
take the like.
I know a
That's
lot of
people's
them.
biggest. That's people's
of
biggest
them.
like biggest mistake right now. Like taking that upfront money instead of just taking
Yeah.
your royalties because you finna get paid forever for this song.
Say that.
Literally forever.
It's a lot of big songs out here
Bruh.
that niggas just took the bread and you'll be
Yeah.
like, no, that's
Yeah.
a jam. Like, I know.
Niggas will take 30,000 up front for their song because it's a lot of money to them types. And they ain't never seen that. And they like, oh shit.
Not wondering like, why is he offering me 30,000?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that should be in your first mind. Like, why you
Exactly.
offering me 30?
Exactly.
So do you rather do the independent route?
Yeah, right now for sure. I mean, I'll do a label. It just got to make sense
gotta
for me,
make
type
sense.
shit. Like, cause watching what One Take Jay went through with the label and everything. Like, I already know what to look for and like what I want in my situation. So, I already got like a head start on that, which is like a benefit for me. So I'll do the label. It just got to make sense at the end of the
Because
day.
you said he was signed to Atlantic, and that's like
Atlantic.
more like the East Coast, and they like the
Yeah.
East Coast and the
Yeah.
Florida type shit, huh? So it's kind of probably hard for them to figure out our
Exactly.
bounce, huh?
Yep,
Mm.
exactly.
I'm glad you said that as far as like, you'll link with just, what I'm saying, certain
Yeah.
artists and you ain't got to do the paperwork.
Exactly.
Because look, I'm 35, but I'm working on some shit, right?
He's trying to drop.
Look, I'm-
You might look at me like, oh, right. If we could get
That movie, I like your sound. Like I heard you. You know what I'm saying?
The only time I like charge an artist for like something is if I really don't know them at all.
Yeah,
Like if they
somebody
from
from the link.
like if they hit me up trying to do some business, like. But as far as all my features, like I'm cool with everybody I do music with, so it's like shit. We just gonna knock it out and
Yeah.
make the splits fair for everybody to get their money type shit at the end of the day. So
One thing I like about One Take, even though they do the bullshit, they talk bullshit and all that, they know they lane. Like they know, like they predicate for the ladies. Like they
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Like, they know. Like,
Right.
you feel me?
For sure,
Right.
for sure.
That's what I wanted to ask you. What was the process like for you? Like just knowing that you had that right sound for
Yeah.
your music. Like what that
Oh,
look
yeah.
like?
So I actually made my first ever full song with Kaylin for real, because we played football together when I went to Carson Colts.
Mhm.
So because he played for the Carson Colts type shit. So
All these
that's
football players
everybody
make
in
music.
Carson.
Hey.
Everybody in music, football, that shit is like a correlation. So I've been knowing him since I was 12 years old. He been doing music, like been just rapping and doing all the shit. So he had a setup in his garage. And then I already told like everybody from One Take, I'm like, I'm not rapping because my voice, I don't got a rapping voice. I don't think, you feel me? I was trying to rap and it just didn't sound right to me. I'm like, I'm finna do the singing route. And this is the time SOBRB was going crazy. So I'm like, I'm finna stand out like Young T.O. Y'all niggas could be,
Yeah.
you feel me, do the rapping shit. I'm finna stand out like him and do the hooks and all that. So I ended up linking up with Kaylin one day. We just talking about music and shit. And this is around the time where his song Finance was going crazy. So we in his studio, his garage, and we just making a song. And I'm like, yeah, this is my lane right here. I'm doing the music. I'm doing the singing shit with the ladies
Okay.
type shit. So
Cause Keelan can rap too.
yeah, he can rap for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
He just found his sweet spot to where, like, you feel me? He gonna do this
That
melodic
harmony.
shit.
I love that hot and ready.
All the
Hot and
bitches
ready.
love that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
He gonna keep doing that.
Go keep yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta bring the ladies.
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie, I hate niggas that can sing and be talking about shooting niggas. No,
like, nah, get them ladies involved. 'Cause
ladies
they
gonna
gonna,
buy that. Like you
the
supposed
ladies
to love them.
is gonna.
So who are your musical influences, bro? Because I'm kind of getting a Brent Fayez type of feel.
I fuck with Brent.
No.
I fuck with Brent. So you talking about like right now, my musical
Yeah,
influence?
yeah,
So
like your musical influences right now. With
my favorite artist is Tory Lanez, actually.
Free him.
I love Tory. That nigga. I would sit on YouTube because he would like record him like recording a song and shit and freestyling. That nigga is talented as
Yeah.
fuck. Like this nigga made a whole 70s album. Just like disco, like all type of shit. So
Like the 70s album.
Bruh.
Like a little, yeah, no, he
bro,
tight,
he
tight.
talented as fuck. And he can do the rapping shit. So it's like he really one of my favorites right now. Blast is for sure my favorite. Kaylin is for sure my favorite. Ty Dolla $ign for sure.
oh yeah,
Who else can I say? Them like and Roddy for sure
yeah,
with the
I can
melodic
see that.
shit
I
and
can
the
see
and the
that.
harmonizing.
I can
Yeah,
see that.
I learned a lot of shit. I get little shit from them type shit.
Okay, most def.
Yeah.
I got another question for you.
Hmm
we talked about your father
Yeah.
off of the camera
Yeah.
and the importance of him. I see you wearing his jacket, Big
Yes,
Rat.
sir. Big Rat. Long live.
Long live Big Rat, man. Shout out to your brother. We shout out to your father.
Hell yeah.
We send our condolences.
Yeah.
But talk to me about the relationship you and your father had and that
My
y'all
dad.
shared and what he meant to you.
Man, my dad meant the world. He was really, you need, like I was saying earlier, you need that father figure in your household. Like, he was literally the only person that could make me cry just by talking to me on the phone and yelling. Like, my mom, I could talk back to her and smack my lips and all that shit, but she'll whoop me. But my dad, soon as, man, I'm not playing no games with him.
That authority.
Yeah, it's just, and he was big too. He's my height right now. Like, he was 6'2" at the time, like pushing 300, like 310 or some shit. And this nigga looked like big ass Shaq to me. And I'm 7-8-year-old boy. I'm just looking up to this big ass nigga. Like, damn, this nigga. But yeah, every time my mom would be like, I'm gonna call your dad, you keep on acting up. I'm like, all right, for sure. I'll talk back and shit. But then when she call him and he on that phone, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck. But yeah, you need that in your household, because that's
sure,
like,
for sure.
you gotta raise a man. A man gotta raise a man for sure.
Say that.
For sure.
You know the value of short fathers, you know, there too, though.
Oh God. Oh God, no, for sure. My homie
Just
Ayo.
blessed with the height. You got that authority,
Yeah,
too.
oh God, no, oh God though. My homie Ayo, short as a motherfucker, but he shit. The way he raised his kids, he don't play no games either. That nigga like 5'4", but they.
See, I'm 5'10".
Yeah, he little as fuck, but
You can't be playing.
you hear his voice
Yeah.
around his kids, they start straightening up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need that father figure in your house. He
So
was in my
mine
life.
dead.
So what
Mine's like, relax.
what was the teachings like? When was the did you ever, you know what I'm saying, you came up in Compton,
Yeah.
Carson, what was the, I know you ran into a lot of gang activity.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Say he was living across the street from Park Village in 07.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But your pops, right? Your
Yeah.
pops was there. And talk to me about the redirection, if it was any, if it was needed,
Yeah.
or did you just already know, like, nigga, I'm not getting
Yeah.
involved with this?
I already knew. My pops grew up in that shit. He grew up being from Five Deuce in the Broadways and shit. But yeah, he already instilled that in my brain. Like, I don't want you to do nothing I'm doing. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep going to school. You love football. Keep playing that. Like, anything I did though, like, he loved. Like, even when I transitioned over to doing music, he was like, man, send me some of your songs. I'm trying to hear some shit. Like, what you got going? What you working on? This, and that. Like,
Harley
yeah, he called you on God.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
So,
I'm glad he actually told me what his favorite song of mine was, because I still play it to this day. It's actually Best Life with me and Kyle Banks. That's his favorite song.
so how
I
long
did.
ago did your pops
So he passed in
transition?
2021. So tomorrow will mark
this-
3 years.
Oh man.
Tomorrow, August 5th, 2021.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to relive the situation, but
Yeah.
if you open to it or whatnot, can you talk to us about what that was like, and how did you find out your father did transition?
So yeah, this was around when COVID was happening. He already had like some other health issues, like nothing too crazy, but he was like a diabetic and he had a leukemia. But he was still living like regularly, like he'll get up on his own, but he was just taking a lot of pills every day for his stuff. So really, he just caught COVID one day. And what's crazy is we were supposed to go out to eat that same week. He was talking about going to Bubba Gump's. I don't know why. He was just craving Bubba Gump's for some reason. He was like, man, let's go to Bubba Gump's this week. So me and my girl at the time, we wanted to like go that week. And then I get a phone call late at night from my stepmom, because he been with her for like 10 years. So shout out to Roma. She is like a warrior for sure. Because she been with my pops through all this stuff since I can remember.
Right.
So she called me, she hit me, she's like, your dad is, because she always keep me updated when my dad go to the hospital or whatever, even though I talk to him every week. She keep me updated with the stuff like that's going on with him. So
Right, because he ain't gonna tell you. all
yeah,
that.
exactly. My dad don't want me to worry and all that. So she ended up telling me. So she was like, your dad in the hospital, he caught COVID. He had passed out or whatever. And I took him to the hospital. And I'm like, all right. So it was the middle of the night. It was probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. So I called my dad. I'm like, all right, I'm about to call him. So I called him, and I guess he hooked up the tube. So he talking like, hello. So I'm like, you all right? You all right? Roma just told me what happened. He's like, yeah, I'm all right, son. I'm all right. And I'm like, you need me to come down there and anything? Because, shit, I ain't got to work tomorrow or nothing, so I'll come down there. He said, no, I'm all right. He don't want me to worry and all that. He's like, I'm all right, son. I'm all right, son. And then, we always end the phone call with, I love you. He's like, I love you. I was like, I love you too. And that was literally the last words I heard from my dad, literally. Because the next day, he wasn't, like, breathing on his own.
So it happened suddenly.
Yeah, it happened, like, so quick. It was, like, the worst week of my life, for real. Because the next day, I'm getting bad news. And then the day after that, I'm getting better news. He's like, oh, he's breathing on his own now. I'm like, all right, for sure. Because he gone. And my dad been through a lot of shit, like motorcycle accidents, all kind of shit. Been shot. I'm thinking, like, he gonna be all right. So, shit. August 5th come, I get a call, like, 1 in the morning. And they just give me the news. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? So I just sit in my room. I'm just crying. I told my mom at first, and I walked back in my room, and I'm like, fuck. And I just put my head in a towel and just start crying and crying. And then my older brother come up there, and he just like, you all right? He see me crying, and as soon as he see me crying, he like, fuck. So he comes sit next to me, put his arm around me and shit. Like, it's gonna be all right, man. And then, yeah, that was like a nightmare. I woke up thinking like it was a dream. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, what the fuck just happened?
What helped you not get over it? Because you'll never really get over it.
You'll never get
and,
over it.
Joe expressed that too. Joe lost a father.
Yeah. I was about to
Do
ask
you have
that.
any words or anything, Joe? Because it's
No,
fresh.
yeah, I would.
My boy.
Yeah, it ain't even.
It was
been a year
actually
yet.
after that.
But I was just
you know.
gonna ask, like, how basically the same question, like how you continue, because you said it's been 3 years.
Yeah, it's been 3 now. Yeah.
How are you getting through that?
How long it's been for you, Joe?
Like 10 months.
It ain't even a year.
Not even a
Yeah,
year.
a year. See, I was still going through it that first year, so I can already.
Do you have
See,
any advice that you would probably give?
So basically, what helped me for real was music. Like being able to just like express my feelings. I made a song for him and everything, put it on my album. Shit, I wear his clothes a lot. I wear his varsity jacket. I wear that shit like almost every day.
So
But basically, if you got anything that reminds you of him, I say just keep it in the forefront. Just either if it's clothes, if it's pictures, just always remind yourself that he always gonna be there with you, type shit.
for sure.
And cause you'll never get over it. It'll get better over time, but you'll never get over it. Like when his birthday come around, you gonna find yourself the day before, like not even like, okay, his birthday tomorrow. But when it hit, you gonna find yourself just like, damn, I can't even call him right now. I can't even like talk to him. Like, you feel me? Like I'm talking to a gravesite right now. Like it's gonna hit you all in one. Like it hit me every time. His birthday, the anniversary of him transitioning, Father's Day, like Thanksgiving, my birthday, Christmas, all those holidays where I'm always with him. That shit always hit me because I'm literally always with him on those days. So it's like, damn, I just lost like a piece of my heart type shit. So, but if you could just find like an outlet, like I like going to the gym studio. Them like my thing where I can just clear my head and just like focus on like, I don't know, it's just like a sanctuary for me. It's like a peace of mind. So you can just find those little outlets where you can just find like a peace of mind, and it'll be straight.
Appreciate that,
For
man.
sure.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. Shit, show ain't easy, bro.
Man, for sure not.
Right.
For sure not. I hold on to my mom so dearly.
Yeah.
I'm a mama's boy too, so it's like she all I got right now. So I be seeing everybody losing their parents now. Like my homie just lost his mom a few days ago. My homegirl they lost their dad like last week or some shit, like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, damn, everybody's just like passing away and shit. Like, damn,
You getting to that age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man.
You know?
I gotta remember, like, as I'm getting older, my folks is getting older too. So it's like,
Gotta cherish the
Man.
moments, man. Cherish some moments
Exactly.
with the people.
exactly.
You know?
It's like we know death is certain,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, here today and gone tomorrow. That shit is
It's-
like crazy.
It's crazy.
And
Sure.
I want to shout out to my cousin Jordan,
Mhm.
JD, my relative, man. His car caught fire on the freeway. He hopped out, got his family out the car. Within the next minute, it just blew up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. It's a blessing
That's for sure. a
that you
blessing.
and your family still here, your new father too. So
That's for sure a
for
blessing.
that, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to add? Any people y'all want to shout out?
Shout out everybody, man. Shout out
Mhm.
everybody. Anybody that lost their family member in these hard times. Shout out to y'all.
For sure.
But you gotta. Something's hard, but like you said, you kind of got to keep going through because nothing stops the world. Even though you care, so the world probably don't.
Yeah,
Straight
for
up.
sure. Your world gonna stop, but everybody else world
Yeah.
is going.
Say that.
So yeah,
Yeah, man. Shit, we appreciate you coming through, bro.
man,
Yeah,
I
for
appreciate
sure.
that
No
for
better
sure.
so.
Almost
Yeah,
made me
sure.
cry. I ain't gonna lie.
One
Hey,
take
man.
Ocho, man.
One
What
Take
you got
Ocho.
coming up, man? What you
Oh,
got
yeah.
coming up, man? Tell them.
1takeocho, man. I got a new project coming up real soon. I'm trying to drop in September next month, so be on the lookout for that. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of interviews and stuff, like from here on to the project and even after the project. That's one thing I need to get better at doing, just being on like just more platforms and stuff like that. So
Definitely appreciate you coming
Man,
hard,
you feel
especially
me?
you know we
Dewan was always that's my boy
we ain't the
Dewan.
biggest platform. You feel
Nah,
me? But
I don't care about
we
all that.
appreciate you
Yeah.
coming, man.
Yeah.
I don't care about
for
all
sure.
that for sure.
your time
I'm
with us.
supporting whoever's supporting the culture in the West Coast. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
For sure.
Dewan always in my ear at work because we work at Southwest. That's one thing I forgot to
Okay,
mention. We work at
okay.
Southwest together, airlines. So he always, man, I gotta get you on the.
I need to get with you,
Man, you
man.
feel
For
me?
real,
Get
for
with
real.
me.
Not even being funny.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah.
No.
Get
I got a
with me.
trip. I got a trip
Get with
planned.
me. You feel
Yeah.
me? I got. Come on now.
Yeah, for sure.
Get
for
with
Oh
me.
yeah, about the little sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
But
shout
yeah.
out to you, man. Shout out to
Mhm.
us, man. We're going to continue to keep going down in Diligent Records. Coming soon.
Mhm.
One Take Ocho, first artist.
First artist get that shit going, man.
Nah, man, but we appreciate you, King. Y'all stay up, man.
Yeah.
Stay blessed. Follow us, man. Hit that notification bell.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Tough.
Subscribe.
Intelligent.